With the insane success Hogwarts Legacy had with its release, it's safe to say a sequel will be coming in the hopefully near future. But Warner Brothers is keeping pretty quiet with all the details, except for a few things. 2023 saw a wild storm of both excitement and backlash over the Wizarding IP. While this video isn't about the political or ethical issues surrounding a certain someone who shall not be named, it did lead to the direct success of Hogwarts Legacy. I streamed the game myself, and remember people coming into the chat, spoiling the end of the game and calling me some pretty nasty things for even playing it. And I'm a small streamer, basically a nobody. I can only imagine the hate that larger creators had to deal with. I'm not political, and anyone that knows me personally would say that I treat everyone the same and love and support everybody no matter their beliefs or what they want to do with their life. It's your life, live it however you want. Just be nice to people and spread love, not hate. That being said, Hogwarts Legacy acted like a test of separating art from the artist. As we've seen in history, some of the best works of art were created by absolute scum of the earth people. Do we throw that art in the trash for what the creator did? That is something that the world will argue about until the earth is hurled into the sun and we're all roasted into human s'mores. So, Hogwarts Legacy 2. It hasn't been officially announced, but job listings and inside sources say it's already in development. Warner Brothers would be walking away from fat stacks of money otherwise. We are also getting free extra content this summer for Hogwarts Legacy, with no solid answers available as to what exactly we'll be getting. So what would a Hogwarts Legacy sequel look like? From an interview of the CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery Games, JB Perrette, I probably butchered that name, sorry if I did. He says, quote, "The challenge we've had is our business historically has been very AAA console. As you know, that's a great business when you have a hit like Hogwarts Legacy. It makes a year look amazing. And then unfortunately, when you don't have releases, or unfortunately, we've also had disappointments, we just released Suicide Squad this quarter, which was not as strong. It just makes it very volatile. We think the opportunity for us and games is a bit of a long multi-year business cycle is to take those 4 franchises and be able to develop a much more holistic approach, particularly around expanding into the mobile and multi-platform free-to-play, which could give us a much better and more consistent set of revenue. Secondly, live services. Rather than just launching a one-and-done console game, how do you develop a game around, for example, Hogwarts Legacy that is a live service where people can live and build and play in that world on an ongoing basis? We think we've got the franchises. We've got some of the greatest studio capabilities, and we have a roadmap and a strategic investment plan to try and build out that business. We think there's a meaningful growth over the course of the next couple of years. Live service games. At this point, if companies haven't learned from the failures of Suicide Squad and Anthem, I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Sure, live service can work for some games, mostly shooters and MMOs, but those are multiplayer-focused games that you can share your experiences and rewards with friends. I'm probably wrong here, but I can't think of any single-player live service game that was a success. And no, DLC doesn't count as live service. But I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments that I forgot a very obvious example. If developers are so scared that their AAA game will fail, then how about just making a good game? It seems in the last 5 years, more trash has been released from AAA developers than actual good games. Fallout 76, Overwatch 2, Skull and Bones, Forspoken. Remember that cringe of a game? If you actually want good games now, indie and smaller developers are the way to go. Cuphead, Hollow Knight, Baldur's Gate, and Stardew Valley. Hogwarts Legacy was made with passion, a rarity now for AAA developers. Avalanche and Portkey ran with an IP they love, made a massively beautiful game, and now a corporate company is hitting the brakes and going to milk the live service microtransaction cash cow for all it's worth. It's a sad reality of modern gaming, but it's true. If they really do make a live service game, I really hope that they treat it with as much respect as they did with the first one. So let's play devil's advocate and say it won't be a live service game. What would you want to see? My Slytherin self would want deeper and darker main storylines. Sebastian's story was beautifully tragic and had me way more invested than the actual main story did. I'd like 2 to delve deeper into something like that. Either a continuation of Sebastian and his sister, or a similar feeling story with fellow classmates trying to overcome and cope with dark struggles in their lives. Or maybe Sebastian's actions sent him down an even darker path, having us see his eventual spiral into becoming a Voldemort of his time. Now that would be badass, and I know Avalanche could make that a very compelling and heartstring-grabbing story. We're still probably a long way until we hear any concrete details about a sequel, but I hope Warner Brothers doesn't give it the corporate treatment that players are obviously over. So what are your thoughts on a Hogwarts Legacy sequel? What would you like to see and do in it? Will we ever get to play Quidditch? Do you lie awake every night wishing you weren't a Hufflepuff? Have you pooped in Moaning Myrtle's bathroom today? What other games or topics do you want me to make a video on? Let me know in the comments below, and I'm excited to hear about your ideas. Also, if you like this weird tangent and rambling of mine, feel free to like and subscribe because algorithms, yay! Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, deuces everybody.